Okay, so before we start this video off, I just want to send my condolences and say rest in peace to Akira Toriyama. He passed away on March 1st, but we all found out as a collective on March 8th. So today I just want to make this video and share my art and share how he's inspired me. We're all mourning, but at the same time, it brings me joy to see everyone reliving their childhood, and it also brings me joy to see how many people he touched just through his art. So let's get into the video. What I'm about to do is something that I've never done before. This has never been shared with anyone before. So y'all are getting the exclusive. Right now, I would like to introduce you to my DBZ art book. This, ladies and gentlemen, is my Dragon Ball Z art book. I carried this thing around with me in school. I would keep all my drawings in here. I would keep all my printouts. Anything Dragon Ball Z related, I kept it in here. Got the front cover, got the side cover. All I wanted to do when I was young was to draw like Toriyama. That's it. If my art looks somewhere close to that, I feel like I was a success. Dragon Ball Z Gallery art book. All right, so, wow, I can't believe I'm actually sharing this with people. This is crazy. When I was younger, on the weekends, my mom would run errands. I would beg my mom to drop me off at the library, not to read books, but to print out Dragon Ball Z pictures. I would take $5 or however much money I had at the time, and I would go to the library and I would stay there for hours researching, printing out pictures of just Dragon Ball Z. So when I made my book, I wanted to make sure that if anybody else found this book, that they would know exactly what they were getting into. They would know the lore, they would know the biographies, and that's why it starts off with the bios. So we're gonna go, boom, start off with my boy Goku. Now, I don't know if y'all can see this, I'm gonna try to catch this, but this is from a website called DB3K, 1,000 Years Ahead of the Rest. And as you can see, www has the information, 12/31/2001. So going into 2002, I was at the library on New Year's Eve printing up biographies of Dragon Ball Z. This is crazy. We got your boy Goku, we got Gohan, Vegeta, Trunks, Goten, Trunks. I even got fusion biographies, Gogeta, Gotenks, Vegito. And I don't have everybody's biography, but I tried to like put the main people that was in the story. Got my boy Piccolo. I think I made this one. The infamous picture that everybody has or everybody has seen or printed out at some point of Super Saiyan level 6, 7, 8. I don't know. It was a big deal back in the day, man. Well, once they started airing the Buu Saga, but like up until that point, it would just go straight up to the Frieza Saga and just restart. So, you know, just being able to go online at the time and print out these pictures was a big deal. I'm gonna take y'all to a special part of the book because look at this, look at this. This is gold right here. Look at this, man. I was obsessed, but it was a good obsession because I was in love with making art. I was in love with drawing. Before music, art was my baby. I was like, I'm going to be one of the biggest artists in the world when I grow up. And I still have a chance to. Never too late to follow your dreams, kids. This is the Saga section. So like I said, if you found my book and you had no idea what Dragon Ball Z is, I broke everything down for you. I went to somebody's site, trunks2k.madhost.com. Pretty sure it's not even around still. So like I said, at the time we didn't have Buu Saga, we didn't have the Cell Saga. Oh yeah, we did, we got that eventually, but early on we didn't have that. So I just had to read it. And now, my drawings, all pics by me, Ríez. These are some of my drawings. This is Son Gohan. A lot of these drawings were done in school when I was probably supposed to be doing my work, but instead I was doodling on notebook paper. I drew this with all pen. And this is what I would do in class, bro. I would just draw, even signing at the bottom, like I was finna sell it. That's Goku, Super Saiyan Goku. It's another picture of me, drew that in class. I even colored it. That's how much time I had. Now this is special. This is special. So what you're looking at right here is 1, 2, 3, 4. History of Trunks blew my mind because it was the first movie where the fighters did not win. Like Goku dies. He has to like go in the past to stop the androids before they can get out and do what they do. I was so inspired by that movie that I went and created my own series called The History of Gohan. So this is literally 4 comic books of all original drawings by me. Wow, look at this. History of Gohan, part 2 of 5 miniseries. So it's a literal comic. I literally made my own story arc, my own comic. Let me see if I can zoom in. Can y'all see that? So I literally made my own comic. Each pane, each text box is literally my own story, and it's basically alternative story to the Cell Saga. I mean, look, I would even draw everything out, even all the action scenes. I would have like going out different blocks and coming back in. I was serious about Dragon Ball Z. I did not play. This is one of my grails right here though. Hold on, let me see. I gotta take this one out and show y'all. Boom, you see that? I drew that in pen in class one day. I went home and colored it, and it's one of my favorite drawings, man. It's like the whole family, everybody's there. And then of course, you know, I got my Dragon Ball Z folders. I would keep my work in, and you know. But this is my Dragon Ball Z art book. This is the first time that I've shared it with somebody. This is the first time I've showed the world. My grandmother actually brought me this book. We was at the store, I think it was Big Lots. And she saw that I drew a lot, and she bought me this Trapper Keeper so I could just keep everything in one place. So shout out to Granny for that, rest in peace. We miss you. More printouts. I told you I would be at the library just printing prints. Look at this, 2001 printouts. Go 10, printouts, trunks. And then, like I said, I would draw stuff that this is actually me. This is actually a digitized drawing that I did when I was like 12 or 13 maybe. And it was me rapping, and I took it and put it on the computer and made it digital. So that's cool. This is me drawing myself playing basketball. Mind you, I didn't have braids back then. I never could get the hang time going, but like I would always draw myself with braids. You know, I always thought that was cool. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is my DBZ art book. I am so glad that I could share this with you all, my DBZ art book. Again, rest in peace to Akira Toriyama. You have inspired a generation. I'm not even gonna say a generation. You've inspired generations on generations of kids to follow their creativity. And I encourage every kid out there, if you are into art, pursue what you love creatively, because you never know how your art will impact somebody later on down the line, like Akira Toriyama's art has impacted my life. It's your boy Ríez. I'll catch y'all in my next video. Peace.